Hey, what's going on YouTube? It's your boy Bucket J Gaming here with another video, and yes, I know I just uploaded another vlog yesterday. Not really a vlog, but like more of a discussion type video. I will be doing a series on discussion type videos more often now, for the fact that I've really kind of not been gaming more or less recently due to the fact that I don't have my video games, grades and stuff. But I'm struggling in school and stuff. I keep getting text messages during every video I film. I don't know why. But so today we will be discussing, if you haven't seen already, if you're not a too hype, stop texting me, man. If you haven't seen from Too Hype or anything on Twitter, Mopi, anything on Twitter, like YouTube, anything, Mopi hasn't been in a YouTube on Too Hype in the past like 2 months. We've all been wondering where he went. Everyone thought he got kicked and hasn't said anything. It took him a while to say anything. And Too Hype didn't really say anything about it either. They kept it to themselves, I guess trying to be friends and stuff, not wanting to disclose any information until they knew for sure. Well, it turns out a couple days ago, I think 2 or 3 days ago, I know I'm kind of late to the scene, but I wanted to let it all cool down, see what's going to happen, see if anyone tweets anything more. We haven't really seen anything like evolve from what it has already since the incident has happened. But if you don't know already, Mopi tweeted after Too Hype won the Streamy Awards or something like that. Mopi tweeted something about L Hype, Cash, and Mitchell Coldo. He tweeted that, and that got everyone questioning, like, oh, what's going on here? Like, why is everyone being mean? Like, why is Mopi being mean, not saying everyone from Too Hype's cool, like, what's going on here? So that got everyone questioning, what is going on with Too Hype? Why is Mopi saying this? And to answer your question on that, if you are here and you don't know what's going on, the answer to that question is kind of simple. Mopi left, disclaimer, Mopi left Too Hype. He didn't say he got kicked. He said he didn't get kicked. He left. And he will be revealing more information as time goes on. He said he wants to let the situation play out and see what everyone has to say before he reveals any information on exactly why he left. So I'm here to give you my base thoughts and opinions on how, the whole Mopi leaving Too Hype, what the causes could be, how Too Hype's going to move on from this, and what everyone had to say. So honestly, let's start off with LSK, or Christopher London, however you know him as. In Too Hype, he is LSK. So let's start off with what he said, because he is the most interesting out of all of them. So what we have on him so far, actually, let's save him for last. Now thinking about it, because he's the most interesting. Let's start off with the fact that Mitchell, Cash, Mopi obviously hasn't said anything since he's posted that, but Cash, Mitchell, Jesser said something. I'm trying to think of the other one. Jidel hasn't said anything yet. They all haven't said anything. Neither has Zach. They have not said anything, not one single thing about the whole situation. The only 2 people from Too Hype now to say anything that are still in Too Hype, and now people that left, all these YouTubers, they're all talking about it because, it's a big following. Jesser with 3.3 mil, Chris with like 2.5 mil almost. It's a big deal because they're both in this gaming, real life vlogs type, like, friendship called Too Hype. It's a big deal that one of their members had Mopi 900-some thousand. I think he hit 1 million. I don't know. I haven't checked his YouTube since. But with no one saying anything but Chris and Jesser. Honestly, I think that there is a little bit of skepticism. Let's start off with Jesser. Jesser tweeted a whole paragraph. I don't have it pulled up. I can pull it up right now, though. So currently what we have going on here is that Jesser basically, he didn't really have too much to say. He didn't really want to, put everything out there, I'm guessing. this situation is pretty intense, seeing as Mopi, Mitchell, and Jesse, and Jidel maybe. I didn't really see anything about if Jidel was in this too. But they were all high school friends. Like, they grew up together, they knew each other for such a long time now. And they're all in this gaming clan, right? Well, he says Mitchell and Cash are cool. So that puts everyone else, which means Jesser, Zach, Jidel, and Chris, all at fault, possibly, for why Mopi had to leave. Because he said it was his choice to leave. He didn't, they weren't forcing him to leave, nothing. But Jesser basically said, I can't pull it up on Twitter, but I'm trying to find, a picture of it. But, he basically said that he's taking this whole situation offline, and he's gonna talk to Mopi himself, and, try to figure out the situation, try to get Mopi to change his mind, which, honestly, I don't see any of that happening. But, if he already left, I don't see any reason why he would want to join back after the fact he left. All this is going on. All this stuff they're saying. I really honestly don't know what to say other than Jesser took this more appropriately than Chris, just sending a bunch of screenshots. I don't know what he thought it was going to do. I mean, yes, this is the somewhat right way to handle it, is to say, hey, this is what I've been doing. I'm not at fault here, but it's also the wrong move, because Mopi can use that against you and be like, oh, that whole thing was made up. Here are the actual... It can be like, oh, well, that only happened a couple times. This happened more of the times, and share even more screenshots that could lead to LSK not being exactly truthful with everything that is going on. So in this first tweet we have from Christopher, we have him saying, on a night we win an award, and this what I see, with the question mark, this hurts. This isn't about taking the high road anymore. This isn't about taking the high road anymore for me. I've done nothing but respect people's privacy online, even after having to hire private security in my own house, with an SMH. He basically said that Mopi didn't really... He's saying Mopi had some, sort of threat, I'm guessing, or something having to do with the fact that he had to hire private security, but that doesn't explain anything whatsoever. Then we have another tweet from him saying, literally haven't slept because I still can't fathom what's happening. When you're blocked, it makes you unfollow that person too. FYI, I'm getting made out to be someone I'm really not. I usually keep things private, even when it makes me look bad. But stop spreading lies. And then he attached 4 screenshots. The first screenshot being him sending Mopi a video for morning motivation, which we can assume Mopi was going through a mental health crisis, not feeling the best, not wanting to do anything, not really feeling the, come being in a video vibe 2Hype was putting out. So then he ends up taking a break for the 2 months that we saw. So then, in that time, Chris sends a bunch of screenshots, messages saying, hey, you good, hey, you good, hey, you don't have to be in this video today, we got you covered, take your time off, man, it's yours, you deserve it, you need to get in the right mind, just basically being a good friend, as everyone should be to Mopi. But what they really haven't figured out is that Mopi was taking that, I'm guessing, this is my thoughts, like I said, not facts. I'm taking it as Mopi saw that and was like, oh, sweet. But then Chris ended up doing something, losing Mopi's trust. Mopi didn't like it. And then it just all went downhill from there, as in Mopi, like, these people started being mean to Mopi, all this stuff that, like, you wouldn't want to happen if you're in a group with a bunch of your friends that you can trust. And I'm guessing a bunch of stuff went down that he didn't like. So he ends up saying he's leaving in a tweet. And Chris is the most, like, I like Chris, honestly, honest to God. I like him in 2Hype. But the fact that he had to spread a bunch of screenshots, I mean, that's not the way to go whatsoever. I mean, that's just being selfish, if you ask me, in the way that he's basically trying to clear his name before Mopi's even said whose fault it was. He never said, oh, Chris, it's your fault. Oh, Jesser, it's your fault. But yet they're still trying to clear their name from this whole situation before Mopi said anything. And that's not the right way to go whatsoever. You shouldn't be clearing your name for any of this when you don't know if it was your fault or not. Which takes me into another reason why I think he left is because I bet you they didn't have him in as many videos anymore because no one was really, as you could tell, like, supportive of him, really. I mean, you didn't see any of the comments being like, oh, Mopi's so hype, let's go, like, oh, Mopi's one of the best there. It was all just about the other guys because they all did great, and Mopi wasn't that great at really everything he did, but he still tried, which is what counts the most. You tried, and you failed at some things, and that's okay, you're learning. You tried, and you succeeded. Now you try to succeed even more at those things you already succeeded on. What I think was the problem was that Mopi on his YouTube channel got about 500k views average when 2Hype itself was in the name of the video. Without the tag of 2Hype in the video, it was getting about 150k views, which honestly isn't bad. Don't get me wrong, but it's a big difference in proportion of views when you think about it. You don't really want to have that big of a proportion difference in views just because you're in some clan, like team, whatever you want to call it. Now with Jesser joining 100 Thieves and, all this stuff going down, it kind of made sense why everyone is kind of losing 2Hype, Mopi's leaving, all this stuff, everyone's moving out of the house, getting their own houses, starting their lives with their girls and stuff, all that stuff is going down. It kind of makes sense as to why Mopi would want to leave, because not everything's going as everything was before when he was just normal Mopi in there, and my good lighting turned off again, there we go. It's not going down as it used to when they first started it up a couple of years ago. Honestly, I think that this may be the most important part as to why Mopi would leave. Now, I don't want to say anything because I could be 100% wrong. I'm going to leave that up to you guys in the comments down below. Tell me what you think of this whole situation, what you think could have been done different. If you think that Chris was in the right spot to share all those screenshots of everything that they've been sending back and forth between daily motivation videos and just text saying, hey, you good, I honestly don't think that there was really even a problem with that. For me, I honestly gotta say that I think it was mainly on, probably Jesser, to be completely honest. I think Jesser had the most part of it, because Jesser wasn't including him in as many videos, and he's kind of like the main leader of 2Hype, along with Zach, I'm guessing. I'm not really sure, I don't really follow them like I used to. So I'm guessing it's mainly up to Jesser what videos they use, and what videos they don't use, what videos they film, all that stuff, what deals they do. But I think mainly he had a problem with Jesser, to be completely honest, because he hasn't said anything, so we can't assume it was someone's fault when maybe it wasn't, and maybe we're just overreacting about this whole situation. But yeah, that's about it for this video. I mean, yeah, I really have nothing else left to say about this video. I think that we have to wait until Mopi decides to say something, come out with the full evidence on why this all happened, if he's planning on coming back, if he wants to come back, if he's just taking a break off and he's just doing all this to, get his mind right. Maybe he'll be like, oh, I'm joining back 2Hype. It was just an out of time, timely decision for myself, but it wasn't meant to be forever. You know, we don't know yet, so we still have to figure that out in the meantime. But I think everything should go well for 2Hype, as long as, well, for everyone in 2Hype, that Mopi doesn't have something against, and that Mopi doesn't share any evidence that it was that person in specific. For whoever is at fault here, I want to say, like, you're done. Like, Mopi's gonna release all the evidence. Like, it's not even worth it. But I'm not even gonna go too much farther into this topic. My bad. Without further ado, I'm gonna end it here. I hope you guys like this video. Share with a friend down below to see what their reaction is, what they think is gonna happen. Also, share with another friend if you want to be entered into giveaway for the mouse. I haven't officially announced it yet, but if you watched my last video, I said that I could be giving away this mouse if we hit 200 subscribers by the end of 2020, and if we hit 500 by my birthday. On my birthday, I will do a giveaway. I will pick one lucky winner, and it will be sent to you. Or if you live near me and you're like one of my close friends, I'll just give it to you, you know. But other than that, yeah, 500 subscribers by my birthday, and someone will get that mouse. And you know, I have other giveaways planned, like a one-handed keyboard coming at 400 subscribers. You know, this is for 200 subscribers, obviously, but I may not give it away until my birthday. We'll have to see how it goes, you know. Yeah. Also, like this video so that it gets recommended to more people. The more likes we get, don't worry about my finger, it's all good. I had surgery on it a while ago. Maybe I'll do a story time on that finger, too. But, yeah, without further ado, I'm gonna end it here. And then I got giveaways planned for 200, 400. Actually, 200 and then 500 will be the one-handed keyboard, and then, like, maybe if we hit 1,000 by next Christmas, you know, I'll give away a headset or something, you know. But without further ado, let me end it here. I hope you guys enjoyed. Check the description down below. Comment down below if you want my Discord link for all notifications. You get messages directly from me. I tag you guys in all of them to let you know, like, a 20-minute head start as to when I'm posting the video, because I usually post them so they go up at an even time. Sometimes, I mean, not all the time. So, if you also didn't see my last video, I got a new mouse. Pretty nice, I like it. But I'm not trying to make this too much longer, so I'm gonna end it here for the third time again. I don't know why I always do this, just don't blame me. But I'll see you guys in the next video, hopefully soon.